Welcome back everybody. Today we are discussing using the NCEES approved Casio calculator. Part 3. Let us begin. The length in foot for the arc AB is most nearly. If you will go to the circular sector in the math part, page 40, you will find that the length of the arc, you can generate it from this equation. So phi equal S divided by R. But you need to pay attention that phi, it should be in radian. Okay, so for us this is phi. Now you know for quadrilateral, okay, that the summation of the internal angles is 360. So we have a tangent here, we have a tangent here, that means these angles are 90. So let's name this angle as beta, that means phi plus beta plus 90 plus 90 equal 360. That means phi and beta equal to 180. And because this is a straight line, that means beta and this angle, which is 60 degrees, equal to 180. That means 60 plus beta equals 180. We have two equations. We add them together. That means phi minus 60 equal to 0. Phi equal to 60. And you can check the transportation section and they will show you that these two angles are equal. Now we know that this angle is 60 degrees. Now phi equal S divided by R. That means S equals phi multiplied by the radius. The radius is 100 foot. Now, as per this note down here, that we need to use the calculator to convert from degree to radian. The first thing that we need to make sure that the angle that I need, the output in radian, you must change your calculator to radian. So you press number 4 to change your calculator to radian. Then you input your angle, which is 60. Then you press shift, the degree sign, and number 1. So this is 60 degrees. If you press equal, you will have the answer in radian. So this is the angle in radian. If you will go back and you will put it in degrees, so now it's in degrees, and you'll press equal, you have it in degrees. Okay, so let's send it back to radians, which is number 4. So it's 1.047. We multiply it by R, which is 100. And the answer is 104.7, which is 105. The couple moment in the y direction in a Newton meter acting on the pipe assembly is most nearly. Given F is 25 in the K direction and negative F is negative 25 in the K direction. Okay, so we have this pipe assembly, we have two forces. In such questions, we need to be careful when we are doing our computation, because we have a 3D system. And if you go to page 107, you know that the moment equal R cross F. So we need to evaluate two vectors. The first one is the vector that it goes from the first force to the other one, and the other one is the force vector. For your information, if this is, for example, negative F, and this is positive F, this is point A, for example, and this is point B. Now it's R cross F. So if you are moving from A to B, so it's R A B, you multiply it with the plus F. And if you are moving backward like that, you will take the negative F. So it will be R B A multiplied by negative F. Okay, so as a rule of thumb, the arrow Okay, where it goes, you will take the force that it will be reached by your arrow. Okay? Now, how we want to move? We want to move from point A to point B. So this is our arrow. That means we are taking RAB multiplied by the vector F. Okay? And RAB is basically the coordinates in B minus the coordinates of A. So RAB is B minus A. So B minus A. So vector RAB equal to 0.3 minus 0.65. This is negative 0.35. 0.2 minus 0.4. This is negative 0.2. And 0 minus 0, this is 0. So this is our I, J, and K. And the vector F, basically it's 0 plus 0 plus 25K. Now, we can do this vector cross product in our calculator. So we go to mode, we go to number 8, vector. So for vector A, it's I, J, and K. So for us, it was negative 0.35. So we go to mode, then we go to vector, and number 1 for vector A, it's I, J, and K, so it's number 1. So we have negative 0.35, and we have negative 0.2, and we have 0. Then you press AC, we go again now to the next vector, so shift, number 5. Now in order for us to edit the data for vector B, you press number 2 for data, then you go again for number 2 for vector B, then you press number 1 and you add it, which is 0, 0, and 25. You press AC, then again you go to shift, vector, vector A is 3, cross, shift, vector, then you go for vector B, which is number 4, then you press equal. So the answer is negative 5, 8.75, and 0. So RAB cross F equal to negative 5I plus 8.75 J plus 0K. That means this is the moment in the X direction, this is in the Y, and this is in the Z direction. So for us, we need the one in the Y direction, which is 8.75. That is C.